Happy Small Business Week. I want to say congratulations to all the CEOs and creators of small businesses. I honor you, and especially this week. Welcome. Thank you for watching. I am Joanna Vargas, and today I am going to be talking about 3 things that I have learned and my takeaways from owning a business. I started my first business in 1996, graduated high school in 95, so about a year after, when I was in college, I started doing birthday parties as a clown, as a character, as Snow White, things like that. And I would go to kids' birthday parties and I was JoJo the Clown. I worked for a company and then I also started my own business doing this on the side. I made business cards. They were kind of just rinky-dinky, and my mom made a JoJo the Clown outfit, and I would go to parties as JoJo the Clown. That was my first business. The next official business was in 1999. I got corporated, and I created a dance concert, and I held an audition, and this was in North Hollywood, and I rented a theater, and it was the scariest thing I've ever done. It was absolutely horrible when I look back on it, and I got back up. So that's a little bit about where I started as my entrepreneurial spirit. And I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. When I was a little girl, I used to sell lollipops that I used to buy in Mexico and come back and sell them to the kids for like 3 times the price. I used to pick avocados from my neighbors and then sell them back to them in my little red wagon. I had a lemonade stand. I used to draw pictures and then sell them for $0.25 at school. I was just always trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. And that's just my whole life. And I always knew that I would own a business. But here's the 3 things that I learned from owning a business. The first thing is to surround yourself, and I learned to surround myself with people that think like I do. So I'm in many coaching groups, mastermind groups. I have my own mastermind group with some of my girlfriends. I surround myself with different gentlemen that think differently than women. I surround myself with women business owners, different levels of business owners, people that just are starting, people that are at $10 million, people that are at 500,000, and to get a different perspective. And so to know that I'm not alone. And that's the one thing, the biggest thing that I learned is that it is so important for me to surround myself with like-minded people and having them at the drop of a hat on my phone that I could text somebody that I can call. And I know I probably have 10 people, even more right now, that I could just call up and say, help, talk me off the ledge, right? So that's number 1 that I've learned from owning a business. Surround yourself with like-minded people or people that think bigger than you do so that they can lift you up. However, you're not going to pull them down, all right? Number 2, so important. Always, always keep learning and keep growing. Ask yourself, would you like to go to a doctor that got their degree in 1985 and became a doctor and then never learned another thing again? No way. Their mind, their doctoral skills would be at a 1985 level, and technology and things have changed. So you would, of course, want a doctor, he or she, to keep learning the new technologies of 2019 and to know the technologies of 2020, 2021 if you're listening in real time. Very important to keep learning. This is not to pat myself on my own back, but yeah, it is awesome because I give a lot of work and a lot of attention to this. I probably listen and study every day, 365 days a year, even Christmas, even holidays, probably 2 hours a day. And I'm being generous. And people go, 2 hours a day? Well, think about it. You wake up, you're washing the dishes, you're brushing your teeth, you're taking a shower. My ladies, you're putting your makeup on, or maybe some fellas putting their makeup on, right? There's about 2 hours in there. And then your bedtime routine and driving to work and things of that nature. There's a lot of time that you actually have. And the amount of knowledge that is in our cell phones these days is unbelievable. If I had this knowledge when I started my business, wow, I would be so much further in the trajectory of my businesses. But at the drop of a hat, you can open up YouTube. You can get a free podcast and listen to anything you can think of. It's amazing. Audiobooks. I remember back in the 90s when I got audiobooks, I had to get them on the CD, go to the bookstore, and now they're on an Audible book, and I can listen to them over and over again. I at least give myself 2 hours every day to change this, because if not, I told you I started my first business in 96. I would have my 96 entrepreneurial brain, the Jojo the Clown brain. I want the new brain up here. So learn, 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 keep growing. Never stop learning. The third thing is get up, and get up again, and get up again, and show up and get up again. People in the outside, individuals see the highlight reel. They see everything from the outside, but until you're in the knowing, like number one, I said, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, you're able to talk to other business owners and they get it. They're like, oh yeah, girl, I've been there and this is what I did. Do you want some advice? Do you want some help? Let me know. Other business owners are always willing to give their expertise. They want to help. They want to mentor. However, they don't want to mentor people that are going to pull them down and like just not really listen. I love to mentor people when they really, really desire it. And if they don't, I'm like, move over. I don't have time for you. But if you really want to listen, I will make time for you. Business owners love to mentor. Right? So the third one is get up, and get up. One will turn into two. Two will turn into three. Three will turn into six. I'm talking about customers, clients, dollars. $6 will turn into 12. 12 people will turn into 14, and it will keep growing and it will keep growing. But here's the thing. That's why 95% of business owners don't make it, because they allow that one person, that one client, those 5 clients, because they wanted 30, take them out of the game. And the 5% that stay in it keep standing up and keep showing up and keep standing up and keep showing up and love through all of it. I personally, when I go to a class, like when the class is small. And I've noticed when people are teaching a class and the class is small and they've allowed it to get to their head and they give a crappy class and they're not fully in it. And then that person that showed up like I did doesn't want to come back because they could feel that that person gave them not the best class, not the best product, and didn't give them their overall. My best advice is if you're in a service business, a product business, if you have 1 customer or 20 customers, give the same amount of service you would give if it was packed or if it was 1 person. And watch that 1 person multiply to 2, and watch those 2 multiply to 5. That doesn't even make sense with with math, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Think about you as a human being. When we started, we were 1 cell. And then that cell broke into 2 cells. And then those 2 cells broke up into 4 cells. And then you became a human being in your mother's womb. That's the same thing with business. And a lot of times we see the end result. Let's review the 3 things that I learned from being a business owner. 1, surround yourself with other owners, like-minded people, or people that think bigger than you do, and that will lift you up. Number 2, always learn, always keep growing, always keep learning every day. Even if you do it for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, it's better than nothing. 365 times 2 minutes a day, that's a lot of minutes. And the third thing is get up, and get up again, and get up again, and show up again, and it will multiply. And give the exact same effort to 1 client as if you would give it to a packed audience. The same thing. Don't change what you do because of the result from that starting your first event, your first product, your first video. I started these videos. I'm like, if nobody watches, awesome. It'll turn into 1 person. Look, I got 2 live right now. Awesome. Those will show up to 4. Ooh, I just got a 3rd one. Awesome. Bam. Thank you so much for watching. I truly, truly am so grateful for each and every one of you listening. Hearts to all of you. And share this. Listen to it multiple times. The video that you're listening to of me can be part of your daily mindset and growing as well. And personally, when I listen to other videos, I listen to them twice, 3 times. If you think I listen to it just once, Just this morning, I'm listening to a class on an audio class, and I listened to it again. And I hear things differently than I did the first time because I'm at a different place in my life. Mwah. Remember to live fully and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Joanna Vargas Official. I love you. Bye.